As a small artist, I think this is something that a lot of us need to hear. You know, we're in this constant grind, drop content, post music, build a brand, and yeah, that stuff is important. But I've realized something lately. You know, we're always told to treat our music like a business, and I would say that that's valid, but somewhere along the way, we started treating ourselves like a business too, and I think that's where I personally started to lose the plot. I've been going through some growing pains lately. You know, my kid's 4, you know, he wakes up crying at night because he's uncomfortable, you know, his body is growing, and honestly, I've been feeling the same way, but more mentally than physically, and it's just, I don't know, from the weight of it all. You know, I'm 36 now. You know, I've failed a lot, I've learned a lot, I've grown a lot, but in this weird space that I'm in, it's like where I'm trying to figure out what I want my life to look like when I'm 40 years old. Not just in music or, you know, what I do on a daily basis, but mentally, physically, personally, right? And it's got me thinking about how different things are now than they used to be. You know, life used to be about filling our spirits. Now it's about filling our feeds. I'm old enough to remember life before the internet. You know, even in the early days, it wasn't all about just being a part of some kind of nonstop grind. Now everything is about growth, monetization, grabbing attention. Like, we've all become advertisers in some sort of way, like whether we wanted to or not. And in all that noise, we lose the reason why we started creating in the first place. And maybe you felt like this way too, burnt out, you know, confused, stuck. Not because you're doing anything wrong, but because you forgot why you were doing it in the first place. Now listen, I'm not saying stop posting. I'm not saying don't build your brand. I mean, maybe we're just not supposed to be perfect. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe we're just supposed to be honest, not with just ourselves, but with our audience. And that's the energy that I'm trying to have now when I move on in the future. Less chasing and more chasing that meaning. Less noise and more about the truth that is my life. Yeah, I mean, I still gotta post. I mean, I gotta build my brand because it is my job. It is what I do for a living. But what I've learned is that what really connects to people isn't the stuff that is made to go viral or something. It's the stuff that matters to you, the audience. So if you're struggling right now, just remember that I'm here for you. I'm in the same kind of spot. You don't have to create for clout, guys. Like, because you really just need to create because it fills you, okay? Because it says what you actually want to say, because somebody out there needs that. And hey, if you're still figuring it out too, we're in this together.